A Teenage Girl's Guide to Surviving Sex Slavery. I live in Bukavu, Democratic Republic of Congo, but I think that this guide applies to any girl, anywhere in the world. People ask me all the time how I survived. I didn't even know what I was doing. It wasn't that I was smarter or stronger than anyone else. It was just something inside of me couldn't go along. My friends, they got taken at the same time as me. I don't think we will ever get them back. Rule 1, get over that girl thing. This can't be happening to me. When it happens, and trust me, it happens to thousands of us, you will not believe it. You'll think these are just some crazy soldiers fooling around. They must be bored or something. They couldn't be hurting me, grabbing my arms and legs all rough like this, throwing me into their truck. Your brain will start telling you things. They are soldiers from my own country. They are here to protect me. They're old enough to be my father. They know better than this. This will be confusing. It will make you feel stupid. It will make you feel like what is happening is not really happening. It will make you feel like you did something wrong. I watched my best friends, Elisa, Esther, and Swati. We were on holiday. We took the boat together from Bukavu to Goma. We were laughing and joking around a lot on the Lake Kivu. It's a really huge lake. It takes 5 hours to cross it. We were drinking Fantas and making fun of Esther's big crazy hair. We were going to Goma to swim and hang out. We went shopping. Swati bought these really cool gold shoes. I remember thinking I wanted them too, but I didn't want her to think I was copying her. As we walked out of the store and onto the street, it didn't seem real. We were just shopping, and now all of a sudden these crazy soldiers, that's why they didn't run. I wanted to run, but I didn't want to leave them. When we tried to resist, that's when we got how serious it was. One of the soldiers, the real big one, he grabbed Elisa and started beating her, and she was screaming. My friends were all screaming and crying. I just got very quiet. That's what I do. I wasn't going to let those soldiers know anything. That leads to rule 2. Never look at him when he is raping you. He will call your name in that grating, craving voice. He will beg you to look. He'll turn your head with his big, rough, dirty hands. Never move your eyes to his. Close them if you have to. He is nothing. He is not even there. He is a teeny, tiny, meaningless little speck. He doesn't even exist. Rule 3. Build a hole inside yourself and climb into it. He will be on top of you. He will be old enough to be your father. He will smell like the woods, alcohol, and marijuana. He will hold his hand over your mouth. You're a virgin. You're only 15. He'll remind you that no one is coming. Imagine yourself dancing. Think of your favorite song. Picture your mother braiding your hair. See her kindly, roughly braiding hands. Hear her voice calling your name. Marta, Marta, Marta. Rule 4. Never ever open any door to him. Reject the food he brings you. Refuse to eat his stupid fish. Spit on it. Tell him your family would never eat fish out of the water. When in public, he'll want you to smile and act like a proper wife, even though he's already married to someone else. Never smile. Roll on the ground in the ugly, expensive pagne he gave you. Never laugh at his jokes. He will sometimes wear cologne. Beware. The smell will make you feel sympathetic. You will start to feel something for him. It's normal after 6 months. It is nothing more than habit or accident. It has nothing to do with Claude. By the way, Never use his name. Only refer to him as him or you. You move over. You leave me alone. Rule 5. His sadness is none of your business. Sometimes he will seem so sad. All the bad things he's seen and done, you'll feel bad for him. You'll feel everything he feels and doesn't feel. You've been a slave for almost 2 years. You'll start to think he's the only one for you. No one else will ever love you. This is your life. One morning, you wake up vomiting. You'll be sure that he poisoned you, but then it will pass. But it will happen again. And slowly, you'll realize you're pregnant with his baby. He tells you if you even think of aborting it, he'll kill you. Refuse to take care of his baby. Rule 6. It doesn't matter if you get caught. Better die trying to be free. When the opportunity reveals itself, flee. Count on miracles. And when you run, you will take your baby with you because deep down, you know she's yours. You will bring her clothes and nothing else. You will start to run and your legs will feel strong like a strong person's legs, and your thoughts will be better and clearer than they've ever been before. And you will hear your mother's voice calling, cheering you on, Marta, run, run, run! And you'll make it to the bus at the exact right moment, but you won't look out the window because you know that the soldiers, 4 of them who have been watching you like a hawk for the past 2 years, are already there. But you are inside of your home. And no one else can see you. And you will hide inside a wall with your baby at your cousin's house, the place you would have stayed on your holiday. And Claude will come with the 4 other soldiers and they will search and destroy everything, but your baby will not cry. And you will be invisible. And the next day, you will make it to the boat right on time. And just as it is pulling out from shore, you'll see Claude and the other soldiers asking and looking for you. And then you'll see someone point and you'll know they have found you, even though you are deep inside of your hole. And suddenly you'll realize the captain's standing next to you. He will ask you one single question. How old are you? And then you will talk as if you've never talked before, and you'll be surprised at how loud and crazy your voice sounds. And you'll say things like, I'm 17! He took me when I was 15. He raped me every day, 3 times a day. If you turn this boat around, I will jump into the lake. I will drown myself. I'll be okay dead as long as I never have to see him again. I will take this baby with me. And then the captain will put his hand on your shoulder. And you will see a light in his eyes that you will identify as pity. And he will not turn back. Rule 7. Do not feel guilty about how happy you feel when you hear he is dead. After 6 months back at home in your beloved Bukavu, you'll run into 2 soldiers from the camp. They'll be surprised at how well you look, and they'll tell you that Claude got killed. And you will say to them, God did something good. And at that moment, milk will pour into your breasts, and you will love your baby. I went on a vacation for 2 days. I didn't come back for 2 years. Rule 8. No one can take anything from you if you do not give it to them.